You are watching Sipping Off the Cuff on tequilaaficionado.com. I'm Alex Perez in Southern California.
I'm Mike Morales here in San Antonio, and Alex, this is
Perfect.
our night for legacy brands.
Legacy is in the house.
Legacy is in the house. We're going old school on you. We're going medieval, and
We're going medieval.
we're
That's
gonna
way
go
back.
medieval, man.
That's way
We're
back.
way back. This is like a throwback Thursday every day here. Tonight, Alex, check this out. Look who I ran into at the Sabor Latino Food Show in Pasadena this year. Mira, Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta in
Everybody's
its many evolutions.
yes. I remember buying this tequila, Alex, when I first got to New Mexico. This was like a $12 bottle of tequila,
Wow.
and it wasn't until I actually paid attention and looked at the label when it said 100%, 100% de agave, 100% agave azul.
Yeah,
And I said, "You're kidding me, man! For like $12."
that's pretty good. Yeah.
And it was a really sippable bottle. It looked like this very much. I don't think it had the crest on it that you see here now.
It was always a square bottle.
Yeah, always a square bottle. I don't have any of my vintage bottles with me, as I would show you. I know Alex has looked and he doesn't
I've
have
got
one
one.
either.
I don't know. I know I have one somewhere. I have to look for it.
Now, if you may have seen, if you've been following us on Facebook, we worked a show called the Sabor Latino Food Show, which was this year in Pasadena, and Alex met us there, and we met the new owners of this brand. Okay, and they had a sign that they were using for their booth, and on the booth it was a Puerto Vallarta, logo, but it was the old it was the old gnome number.
Cool.
And for those of you who may have a vintage bottle of Puerto Vallarta, because I keep everything, I don't know about you guys, but this one is at 1447. That was the original.
1447.
That was the original distillery, and it was really good juice, Alex. It was very comparable to anything that was out there. It was a cheap bottle of tequila, and it was a good bottle. It
It was
wasn't
an
fancy.
everyday.
Yeah, it wasn't fancy. It was great for if you wanted to do a margaritas. Now, if you look
For,
at it,
great for the well.
yeah, now if you look at it, synthetic cork. It's got a crest on the bottle, and Alex, just for kicks and giggles, this is now under the home of
The
1110
umbrella.
Gnome 1110, which is
Mr.
tequila
O.
tequila Orandine.
Mr. O.
Mr. O. This is an Orandine tequila now, boys and girls. If you're not familiar with the Orandines, depending on which history book you're reading, they are either the third or fourth oldest distilling
Yeah.
family in tequila. And you may have had some of the other favorites out there like Arete, Gran Orandine. If you've seen
Mm.
our tastings, we flipped over Gran Orandine.
Yeah.
This is their value line, boys and girls. This is the coolest thing. I love this. Who knew, right? Oh man.
And this Puerto Vallarta, you could probably pick it up at Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah. Yeah, you could pick it up in Puerto Vallarta. You can probably pick it up at one of those places that
Cardenas.
Carden. Yeah, that's true. This is probably one you should find in every liquor store in the corner. And it's available everywhere. But I gotta tell you, now Alex, you're using the Copita because I know you love the Glencairn Copita. I'm using a Riedel in this case, and I'm getting some fresh green agave. I'm really surprised how deep the character is on
Yeah,
this.
it's pretty deep.
It's deep.
Yeah,
It's deep, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. This is impressive.
it's serious stuff for
This is
Puerto Vallarta.
yeah. you know, it's it's so unassuming. It's
Yeah,
so unassuming. Oh my gosh.
yeah, it's some
Woo.
serious agave there.
Yeah, it's just agave. It's just baked and green and
Yeah,
baked.
it's real green. I like it.
Yeah, yeah, I do too. I haven't even tasted it. Well,
I like it a
tasted it.
lot.
Oh man.
Mm.
Mmm. Mmm. It's a big beefy tequila. We're beside ourselves because, like I say, I remember buying this in the old
It's,
days.
it's probably still under $20.
Oh, it has to be. This is a value. This is their value line. And I used to buy it. I used to buy it on sale. It was, I was
Well,
on a show for like 12 bucks, man. Wait a minute, $12.
that is cheap.
And it wasn't made by the Orandines, and it was a good tequila. It was always a solid. And in fact, I think the Reposado was the one I was buying the most of. Um, but wow, this is a big beefy Blanco, man.
I'm gonna look it up here real quick.
Well, they're on Facebook, so they do have a Facebook page, and there it is.
There it is, Puerto Vallarta Blanco at Bevmo,
What's it running? What's it running?
$20.95.
Hijo. And that's
Same
MSRP.
bottle. That's the same bottle too.
Yeah. And you know that when that goes on sale, it's like 18, maybe. You know.
Good deal.
That is this is amazing tequila. Now it does come in a mixto as well, if you're not familiar with that.
Yeah, the
I
gold.
Yeah, I was not doing the mixto. I was actually doing this. It was 100%. I don't know if when it moved to Casa Orandine that they started making a mixto because I
195
for the mixto.
for the mixto.
Ave Maria.
Híjole. I
Yikes.
don't know if I want to touch that.
No, not even with your palate. I'll just pay the extra 20 bucks, ladies and gentlemen, and enjoy this Blanco. This is
The extra
just
$10.
yeah, well yeah, holy cow. And it's very reminiscent of the Gran Orandine, which
Yeah,
was just, in your face.
it is really beefy, huh?
Yeah, this is a beefy Blanco, man. So this is going to taste great in your cocktails. You're not going to lose it in your cocktails. Um, how's the finish for you, Alex? It's not. It's like a short to medium finish, and that's really pretty much it. But it's all full flavor, though. It really is a full flavor.
It
Um,
is. It does coat the palate really well. It's
mm.
got it's got good structure too. I'm very surprised that this tequila's got so much going on.
Yeah. Well, that's why.
Yeah,
That's
this
what.
is, and also it's an old school Blanco.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about that with 1921. Actually, two totally different types of tequila,
Yeah.
different tastes. I think
Well,
21 is much more delicate,
yes.
um, but this is it's really in your face, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. This is the kind you sell. This is the kind you serve as Super Bowl Sunday. All right.
There you go.
You get tackled with this one, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And it's not in a bad way though.
No, it's actually really good.
Yeah, it's we're laughing because for the price we've had stuff that was twice as expensive with half the flavor.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, this is really good stuff. I'm so glad that Casa Orandine picked it up because, like I say, it was not a bad tequila to begin with when it was at the old distillery, but when it
It's
was
always been a little a go-to brand.
yeah, it was like everybody's closet go-to brand.
Yeah.
Anybody who has been doing tequila and didn't want to spend the $40 for a Chinaco or an El Tesoro, you can get a Puerto Vallarta and no one would be the wiser. So but now,
Mm.
wow,
I'm getting a lot of lime notes too.
yeah, there's a lot of citrus in there.
A lot of citrus. Yeah.
Now, again, these are different regions. We were talking of 1921 is actually out of Arandas, whereas I think the Orandines they're in Tequila proper. So um, you're looking at two different regions, so you're going to get two different
That's right.
styles of tequila, two
Right.
different terroirs. But do they tell us, Alex? Um, Awards. That's what I want to see. Believe it or not, they have won the San Francisco World Spirits competition. They won a silver medal. And the Beverage Tasting Institute, the one that Martin Duffy is a
Yeah,
judge with, BTI, and they scored a 92, exceptional. So they have
yeah.
been
I'm not surprised.
no, and this is what 2006 when they won the silver medal, I think. Is that what it says here? I've got a picture of the medal, but I'm not getting.
I don't know what it doesn't have the year on here.
No, it's
Oh,
got
it
a.
is 2000.
Yeah, it's
Well,
2006. Looks like,
2006 for the
or 2008.
San Francisco. It could be 2008 too. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's hard to say because the graphic is kind of sideways and shiny, so it's hard to tell. But so it's an award winner. Is the bottom line. So as soon as the Orandines have picked it up, it became much
Nice.
more than just a value brand. It really became a reputable go-to tequila. Wow, this is beautiful. You can linger with this too. I mean, this is a nice sipper, man.
Not bad. I mean, you got the peppers in there. A lot of agave.
A lot of agave. It's just very and if now that we've had a few tequilas from Orandine, it's almost like La Cofradia. It's got that
Yeah,
stamp on it, you know.
exactly.
And because if you've had enough from one particular distillery, you can kind of you can gain that flavor profile. You can kind of pinpoint it.
Very good.
Yeah, congratulations to you guys because Orandine really did a great job with this tequila, and it's still $20. Go get it. Go
You
go
know, it's
try it.
funny.
What's that?
Um, I just went to their website. Their Blanco says that they aged it in American oak for 2 months.
The Blanco?
The Blanco.
I don't think it's aged at all.
No, it's not supposed to be aged.
Well, technically, if they rest it, uh, it has to be for it's got to be just under before it can be called a reposado.
Is it under 2 months?
It's
No, it's got to be 30 days. I thought it
it's
was 3 days.
days. It's days. It's days because Herradura had a Blanco. The original Herradura was a Blanco Suave, and it was aged in barrels and then pulled out before they had to call it a reposado.
Right.
That's why they called it Blanco Suave. So if they're aging, I don't. I think something may have been lost in the translation, Alex.
I think it's a typo.
It's a yeah.
Typo.
I
There's a mix-up. The guy
mellowed in
working on the
charred.
website was drinking Puerto Vallarta when he was designing it.
Yeah, for 2 months you can't do that. That's not.
Yeah, it doesn't sound.
Disregard the website, ladies and gentlemen. That's all. We're telling you it's wrong, and they should fix it. I think there was something.
Yeah, because it says for the repo that it's 2 months of aging in oak casks.
Yeah, somebody just cut and pasted when he
So
should have been
I
typing.
don't know what happening here. Somebody drinking some Puerto Vallarta
I'm telling you, man, you're not doing
on
your
the
job.
job.
Great tequila. Go pick
I
it
like
up.
that job.
Brand of promise in the legacy category, ladies and
Most
gentlemen.
definitely, man. Shh.
This we're kind of goofy. We're
You
busting our
know,
ourselves with
it's
this.
funny because you go into Mike, you go into one of these stores
Right.
and you gotta love them because they got the awesome Mexican food cooking that you can take by the
Yeah.
pound
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
The awesome deep fried chips that you can't find anywhere else,
Yep.
and then usually at the front of the store because it's in a shady area, so people steal. So it's in the front of the store, by the guard. You got this stuff at the
Yeah.
bottom of the shelf,
Uh-huh.
and you can't go wrong.
No. No. Just,
Did I just describe it for you?
I, well, I don't know about that shady neighborhood area, but hey,
Hey, it is what it is.
yeah. But don't discount it for what it looks like. Never, if you've learned anything from watching us, Never judge a book by its cover, and never
Yeah.
judge a tequila by its bottle. If it ain't a pretty bottle, it doesn't mean anything. What counts is inside.
Yeah.
And the Orandines have done a wonderful job with this one. Congratulations to Puerto Vallarta,
Awesome.
Brand of Promise in the Legacy category nominee. I'm Mike Morales here in San Antonio.
And I'm Alex Perez. You're watching Sipping Off the Cuff on tequilaaficionado.com. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and as always, sip wisely.